Ready to make a video? Hey there, welcome back to AmyTV. You know, I believe that if you're going after the life that you want, that you are always bringing value to others and yourself to make everyone better along the way. And that is really, truly why I make these YouTube videos. You know, I've been uploading videos for almost 10 years. That definitely makes me old, but valuable. I'm an old valuable. We're calling me an antique now. Is that what's happening? Honestly. I know you likely think about this. How can you present your value to the world? And maybe video is a way that you can do that. If you've been around this channel for a long time, you know I've shared a lot of information about creating a vlog and video, and I even wrote a book about it, Vlog Like a Boss. So today I kind of wanted to do a refresher, because it's been a while since we've talked about this, on how I actually get my videos done. So what that video creation workflow looks like. I feel like even if you don't want to make videos, this is going to be interesting to you, because this process is a very, very big part of my life and my work. Obviously, I'm uploading twice a week. There's some work that goes into this. A lot of what I do here is the kind of thing I'm talking about when I say I'm calendar blocking, scheduling my life, being more productive, waking up early. I'm likely doing it to present the best type of content I can here. So just to give you an idea of how it goes, whether you're thinking about uploading to YouTube, or maybe want to share something on Facebook, or you want to jump in on this IGTV thing happening on Instagram, I'm going to show you what I do to get it all done. First, I want to give a big shout out to the sponsor that made this video possible, and that is PicMonkey. If you haven't heard me talk about PicMonkey yet, then where have you been? They are a photo design tool, a collage creator, an idea realizer. Whether you want to edit a photo that you took, or create a collage of photos, or just do some graphic design, PicMonkey is an amazing resource. PicMonkey is completely powered by your web browser. There's no reason to download anything, and I literally use this every single time I make a video for YouTube. More on that later. If you want to check out the brand new PicMonkey, which is even better than what it was when I started using it eons ago. Can't believe how long they've been around. Can't believe how long I've been around. Anyway, details on that are in the link in the description. You've got to click my link to get that new PicMonkey beta. All right, on to my video creation workflow. Step one, you gotta know what you're gonna talk about. The biggest components of this that I always have in mind, this isn't really workflow, it's just something that's always in my head, is knowing who I'm talking to. Whether you think I know you or not, I kinda do. You know, I really make this channel just for you, and so I really have to know you really well. So there is stuff that I can do research-wise in analytics that help me understand that, but I also get to talk to you in comments and DMs, and all of that activity contributes to me shaping this content to be the best for you, to make every video just for you. So always keeping my audience in mind is a big first step, because it is what spurs and inspires new ideas for videos. I'm always looking for question marks. I want to know what you think you want to know next, so that I can continue to build on what is best for you. And I will take an idea or a question that you have and start outlining around it to see how I can shape it as a really good video. So once I'm all done with that, it's basically just a bullet point list of everything I want to go over in the video, and that's something I keep close by while I'm filming. Actually, it's right here on my laptop. I do tend to do digital notes for this and not handwritten notes for this, because I just get so many ideas. I have to keep typing, and I don't want to lose track of anything. And there's also certain copy that I copy paste from previous episodes. So templating is a really great way to keep that workflow expedited every time I have to make a new video. The second step is getting ready, because you know, this takes a lot of work. If you want some insight on this, I don't have a hair tutorial for you, because I don't think you'd want it. But I did, for some reason, do a camera ready makeup routine. So you can go check out that video if you're like, what in the world is going on in this vicinity? You can find that out. All of that has to happen before I film, so it is considered workflow. It sounds crazy, but I much prefer no makeup days. So the next step is filming. I gotta sit right here and film. The biggest thing for me, you'll notice when I moved at the beginning of this year, if you go back and watch older videos, you know, I had the same setup a lot of the time in those older videos, but my goal for 2018 was I wanted to be so simple to sit here and talk to you. And so I've actually been able to sort of build a home studio, and that is also my office. So the camera, the lights, the microphone, they're all sitting somewhere ready to go. I have a monitor, the monitor's on a shelf. This whole thing is ready, set, go so that I don't have to do a bunch of lighting, moving around and setting up. That's a big barrier to making this process easy. And so that was really important to me when I cannot say when we moved. So that was really important to me when we moved so that I could make this as easy as possible every time. Definitely check out that home office studio tour. The shelf and the monitor weren't there at the time, so you're not gonna see that. But you'll see the camera, you'll see the lights, you'll see everything I have going on, you'll see why I placed everything in my office the way I did, both for functionality and also for a decent backdrop for you. Once I hit record, I do the same thing every time, and it usually looks like this. I have to sit here and pose for a picture because otherwise I would have to like work with whatever YouTube provides me as a thumbnail, which is a whole nother drama that could be our future, but I don't want to talk about that. Right now we are able to custom design thumbnails, and so I do that. So I need a still photo of myself. As you can tell, the way I talk, my facial expressions, the way I move around, my body is not that easy to catch in a flattering movement for a thumbnail. So really just like staying still and smiling is important for that part of the process. So we'll get into that photo and how I get it later when we get into editing, but I have to do that first so I remember exactly where it is in all of my footage. It's right at the beginning every time. It's very easy to find. The next thing I gotta do is talk. I just gotta talk. You'll notice I'm fairly good at it. I just keep on going. But the big thing here is, again, that outline is sitting here, but it is not a script. If it were a script, I'd be looking over here like, okay, and now I'm saying these words, and these are the words that I wrote on the paper, and that is not okay because I don't think that you would connect with that much. The outline is my way of saying, Amy, you can go on any tangent you want, but make sure you get back to what the point is. I have to be able to look at the lens and talk to you throughout this entire process. So that's why there's an outline, not a teleprompter, not a script, and there are bullet points, not exact wording of what I'm going to talk about the entire time. See, I had no idea I was going to say that. All done. I have recorded the entire video. I'm smiling like crazy. My face is starting to hurt, and now it is time to get the edit on. But first, I have to get all this footage from you to my computer, and so now is the import process. There's an SD card in my camera and an SD card in my microphone. If you don't know what an SD card is, it's essentially a memory card. I take out both of those files and put them into my computer. Hopefully, you have a camera that has audio integrated into it or is being recorded directly to it. I work with 2 separate files, so it's a little bit complicated for me, but I'm telling you my whole workflow, so that's the deal. I import these files into Final Cut Pro, which is the pro editing software that I use to export all of my video content. So just in case you are wondering if you want to go pro level, but there are a lot of other editing options for you to try out there. Before I go straight into editing, I need a little bit of jams. We got to make this whole video project come together, and one of my favorite things to do is to add some music. The resource I like to use for this is Epidemic Sound. The link for that is in the description. I use this because they have sort of like a Netflix model where you can just pay for it monthly, and it's all dependent on how many views you get as a YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm in Final Cut Pro. I've got all my footage, I've got my music, and the first thing I need to do is drop my footage into the project file and pull out that pose that I did earlier for my thumbnail because I've got to screenshot that now. I love that Final Cut Pro has a super quick and easy way to export that photo, and I'll often grab a few just in case I change my mind about what I want it to be later. I also do pose multiple times when I'm filming, so that's why I actually have multiple options. Those photos are saved. I'm going to work on that later, and now we need to actually dig into the video project itself. So for these office chat videos, you've probably noticed that they are a little bit of the same vibe every single time, and that's really useful in editing because it basically gives me a template, so I'm not starting from scratch every single time. We have sort of like that opening moment where I talk to you, and then there's a little title sequence and some music, and then I welcome you to the video and we get into it, and then we fade out into sort of a closing screen, which is where my end screens tend to be, those little buttons that YouTube allows you to use. By having that template, I'm able to edit a lot faster because I'm able to just copy paste from a former project and make it really simple to just go straight into the editing of the actual footage and not as much of this other stuff. Now you do obviously need to make adjustments to, if the title was different last time, Obviously it was. You need to change that. But you're not looking for fonts, you're not looking for backgrounds. It's much easier because you can just kind of pull it over, and it's consistency of brand too. It's very nice for you to be able to say like, okay, obviously everyone knows this is my video every time because I have the same assets in there every time. And you can make small adjustments as you continue to figure out what you like and what the audience likes, but use templates to your advantage so that editing doesn't take longer if you plan on doing it yourself. I also like to cut down my footage in a jump cut style. You'll probably notice that you don't hear me breathe in these videos unless I think it's funny, and I'll leave it in there. This allows me to have a really quick paced conversation with you that I think helps both of us benefit in terms of time. I'm able to give you as much value as humanly possible in the number of minutes that I choose for that video, and you're able to decide how much of that video you want to watch based on how quickly I'm delivering that information to you. Now, if only I could talk even faster. The video is complete. We now need to export, and I know you want to upload, but slow your roll. You need to watch it back first. Export errors happen all the time. I miss things all the time. My assistant watches stuff back even after I've watched it, and she catches things that I miss all the time. So watch the video back after you've exported it and then go to the upload phase. Before the upload phase, however, we've got to work on that thumbnail I talked about. So now this is where we're going to jump into PicMonkey.com, the only place that I spend any time editing thumbnails for YouTube because it is so fast and so easy. So I basically take that photo I exported first and foremost during the editing process, and I start to make some changes to that photo. The goal here is, how do you make somebody look at a photo and make them want to click on it to watch a video? So that photo is extremely important to that process as you, the viewer, are deciding, do you want to spend time with me or not? The biggest thing for me is I don't want to become a professional editor. I like to be a creator that gets things out fast and quickly and consistently. And so that's why I love things like PicMonkey, because I feel like I can stay consistent with how I do everything. I don't have to become a Photoshop pro. I can fire up Google Chrome or Safari, whichever one you like better, and just pump out a great photo, whether it's for Instagram or whether it's for this YouTube thumbnail. If you want to see more on the Instagram front, also I did a video just recently about how I edit my Instagram photos with PicMonkey. I actually am able to remove items out of the photo that I don't like, which is the coolest thing ever. And you can do that with PicMonkey. Like, I thought you could only do that if you knew how to work Adobe Photoshop like a professional, like I went to school or took a class on it. Like, it's so amazing that we're able to do this with something so approachable for new-ish or amateur-ish creators. Again, make sure you get the new PicMonkey. The beta for that is in the link in the description. So now that upload process is here, we've got to upload the video and the thumbnail. Obviously, dragging the video to YouTube first, and then the thumbnail as a part of that process. The thumbnail, the headline, the description, the tags, all of that I have sort of predetermined. It's a part of my outline, and I make sure to enter that before the video is completely done uploading. I just like to have it done quickly. I don't like to be in the mindset of, oh, I'll upload it and come back later. You know, we tend to let these copy things, these words, fall to the wayside and be the last thing that we think about, when in reality, these things are part of the process for a viewer to decide if they're going to watch the video or not. So if your title sucks, then who cares if you worked on your thumbnail? It's not going to work. Once all of that is in place, I watch that video back for any upload errors. So hopefully there weren't export errors, but not upload errors either. And once that video is clear to go, I'll add some other features like YouTube cards. So if you ever see like a little flag for a card pop out when I mention one, then that's a way to go watch another video that I'm talking about, or go to someone's channel if I mention someone. And the end screens are great because it gives you an opportunity to watch another video of mine or click on my channel to subscribe if you haven't already. Haven't you? Video's ready to go. Time to publish. Thank the Lord. I always go to Twitter first and say, hey y'all, video's coming. And I'll usually throw like a little GIF in there to get people pumped. And then I hit publish on the back end of YouTube. That automatically sends out a tweet. I also do another tweet on my own with the link and the photo that I designed with PicMonkey. That's also the thumbnail. That draws a little bit more attention on Twitter, and I'll use that on Instagram as well. That is my video creation workflow. Thanks again to PicMonkey for sponsoring this episode. That link is in the description. And I want to hear from you. Are you thinking about making videos? Have you started yet? Are you nervous about it? What do you think about all this? And what, or if you know that you want to do it, what are you going to talk about? I want to see that in the comments below. I'd love to see some channels that could potentially be new subscriptions for me. So leave that comment below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you subscribe for good vibes and remember to continue to go after the life that you want. Cheers.